Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing this tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be doing a very fresh springtime appropriate look for you guys. I am so ready for this season and I'm so ready for it to warm up and to be able to finally dress colorful, and I'm so ready for the spring. So let's get started. To prime the skin, I am going to be using two different primers. The first one I'm going to be using is my MAC Fix Plus. And then I'm going to be using, this is something new that I've been using and I am loving it. It's the Murad Invisible Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So it treats, blurs, and protects. So it's a smoothing primer. So it's gonna fill in any pores. So I just put a little bit on my fingers and I really focus it on the areas where I feel like my makeup either starts to disappear first, or anywhere that I feel like I have bigger pores or any imperfections that need to be smoothed into the rest of the skin. So I'm going to be going in with one of the liquid highlighters from Sephora. It is their Radiant Luminizing Drops. This is in the shade Ultra Light. What I am going to use this for is to add a little bit more radiance to my foundation. I'm going to just apply it to the skin first. So it's going to be a radiant base for my foundation to go on over top. So as you can see, it just gives a really fresh, dewy finish to the skin. Okay, so now that we've done that, I am going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation in the shade 117. To blend out my foundation today, I'm just going to be using a damp beauty blender. So next what I'm going to be going in with is my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. As you can see, I have some serious dark circles under there. So I'm just going to take some of this. It's just a really salmon light pink color. I have butterfingers today. Watch out. Then for concealer today, I'm going to be going in with my Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. But I'm in the shade Light and Warm. And I'm going to apply this all underneath my eye and down the side of my nose. And then down the bridge of my nose, the chin, Cupid's bow, center of the forehead, and just a little bit on the eyelids to prime the eyes. What I'm going to do is just dab out any type of creasing that may have occurred in that short period of time there. And I'm taking a little bit of my IT Cosmetics translucent powder with my beauty blender and tapping that. Using my Real Techniques 300 brush. So before we move on to the eyebrows, which is what I always do while my under eyes set, I'm going to use a little bit of my L'Oreal True Match powder. I'm in the shade N4, and just tap a little bit of this everywhere that we have not put any powder. Then while we finish letting this sit, I am just going to go in and fill in my brows off camera, and I will be right back to finish the look for you guys. Brows are done. So now I'm going to go back in with that same brush that we used to set the rest of the concealer. I am going to use it to just very lightly wipe away all of the excess powder underneath of the eyes. So to start off the eyes, I am going to be using the shade 341 from Inglot, and I'm going to be using my Sigma tapered blending brush in E35. And I'm just going to take some of this and apply it to the crease. So the key to this look is 100% blending. So as I add a little bit of product, I blend it out before I go in with any more product to add any intensity to the color. So I add pigment, blend out, add more pigment, blend out until I get to the level of pigmentation that I am looking for. Then I'm going to be going in with Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee. This is a slightly warmer and a little bit of a deeper tone. I'm going to go in with the exact same brush and just deepen up this outer corner just a little bit. So I'm keeping a very light hand and just kind of lightly flicking it outwards as if it was a mock wing. Now I know I'm jumping around all types of different brands for these eyeshadows, but now I'm going to be going in with my NYX Advanced Pop eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using this shade right here with a very, very light hand. You do not need much of this shade at all in order to get some pigment. So I'm going to use my Morphe M209, which is a very tapered ending blending brush. So I'm going to add a little bit of product to that, tap off any excess, and I'm going to apply this directly to the outer V. Okay, so now I am finished my top eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my Gerard Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. And I'm just going to do a very, very thin wing liner. Okay, so both wings are done. I did stop them, I would say, before the inner third of the eye. I stopped the wing liner because I really want that inner corner to stay very open. I don't want anything to enclose it. I am going to apply a little bit of NYX black eyeliner just to the waterline of my top lash line. So I am going to apply my lashes off camera today. I'm going to be using my Ardell Natural Wispies in black. I'm going to apply these and then I'll be ready. Okay, now lashes are on, so thumbs up on that. I am going to apply a little bit of my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara just to the roots of my lashes because I did not apply mascara before. So I need to mix my natural lashes in with the falsies. So I did get a little bit of mascara there. The trick when that happens is don't touch it. Leave it alone. Let it completely dry and then take a Q-tip or like a little piece of a napkin and just whoop, and it comes right off your foundation. For underneath of the lower lash line, I'm going to add a little pop of color. I was going to go very dramatic with this, but I decided no, I want to do a pop of color, but a subtle pop of color. So I'm going to be going in with Makeup Geek's Pop Culture. So now that I applied that indigo color to the lower lash line, I am going to go in with the same type of shade, just a little bit lighter. I'm going in with this very light shade of indigo, which has the same finish, has that little bit of metallic sheen to it. And I'm going to use this just to intensify and further blend out that first indigo color. So now I am going to line my lower waterline with a little bit of the NYX black liner. And then I'm going to finish off the eyes with some of Benefit Roller Lash on the lower lash line. So to highlight the inner corner today, I am going to go in with Ice Queen from Makeup Geek. This is my Ride or Die inner corner highlight. So now moving on to face, I am going to bronze and contour how I have done in every single video that I have posted. I will link my contouring routine down below. That way if you guys have any questions you can kind of refer back to that video. But I'm going to bronze and contour off camera today, so I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished bronzing and contouring. I do have a little bit of Tarte Smooth Operator translucent powder underneath of my contour just to give it that sharp line. So this is just baking right now. I am going to go in with my e.l.f. Peachy Cheeky baked blush, and I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Duo Fiber brush as always to apply this. So I am going to apply this just to the apples of the cheeks. So I know it does look kind of harsh right now, but I'm going to take my big fluffy brush from Morphe and I'm going to wipe away the powder that's underneath of my contour. You can see the difference now, how it's not as harsh of a line. So for highlight today, I am going to be using two different products. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Sephora Radiant Drops and just tap that on the highest points of my cheekbone. Okay, so to set that and to add more intensity to the highlight, even though this highlight is gorgeous on its own, I'm going to go in with my Morphe M176 highlighting brush. This has been my favorite brush to highlight with lately. It's just a really small, tapered, fluffy face brush. So I'm going to spritz this with a little bit of Fix Plus. What this is going to do is just intensify the highlight even more. And then I am going to mix Champagne Pop and Pearl from the Becca Jaclyn Hill collaborated palette. After I have finished applying that, as always, I'm just going to go in with any Duo Fiber brush. This is the Sonia Kashuk one, and blend out the highlight. So now moving on to lips, I have no idea what I want to do. I grabbed a few different things that I had an idea of using. What I'm going to use is the Sephora Lip Liner To Go, and it is in the shade Pink Beige, number 13. I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown lipstick in Pink Beige. Then I'm going to apply some of Gerard Cosmetics Sugar Mama lip gloss. I am going to finish off the skin with my Urban Decay All Nighter makeup spray. Hey guys, so this is the finished look. I am so happy with it. This is definitely going to be one of my go-to looks in spring. Very fresh and girly, but yet it still has a lot of dimension and depth to it as well. I love this look so much. I am so happy with the way that it turned out. So that is it for this tutorial. I'm so glad that you guys stayed as long as you did watching this video. I know it's going to be a long one, but don't forget to like this video if you guys enjoyed it, and also don't forget to subscribe. I am looking to be filming a lot of tutorials this week, so please leave me some comments letting me know just what you guys are looking for and what you want to see. I'm so excited to be back in the swing of these things. I was kind of out of it there for a little while, but I'm so happy with the way this look turned out. I hope you guys are too. And don't be afraid to tag me in any pictures that you guys post of this look if you've tried it out. I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.